Hey, yo. All right. What up? What up? What up, baby? Hey, it's your boy G, man. And y'all are back on with Talking with KBG. I'm your boy G. That's ATL Finest. To my right, Corey. Welcome back, bro.
What's up, man? How y'all doing? What's happening?
Man, we doing well, man. We missed you, dog. Missed you last week,
Hey,
man.
man, I'm just glad to be missed, man. Glad to be heard and not observed. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mike Franklin said he won't be on again until you come back. So that's
Ooh.
your biggest supporter there,
Oh,
man.
man, hey, man, that's good to have a support system out there, man. That's what's up, man. Hey, listen, Mike, my man Franklin, he be getting me too, though. He be giving me them nice jabs, but it's good to have a support out there, man.
Oh yeah, yeah. He loves him. He loves some Corey, man. He loves some Corey. Uh, welcome to the show, Big Mark. Mark, no need to apologize, bro. Hey, we all got stuff to do, man. Mom's birthday is very important, so you know you got to take care of mom. So we definitely understand that, bro. We appreciate you though. Always checking in at all times, though.
Facts.
Chuck, my dog, what's up, bro? Appreciate them seats, man. You gave me on Friday.
Man, it looked like y'all had a great time up there.
We had a great time, man. Great time. We definitely got to do that again with all the fellas. All the fellas. Shout out to LaChina Richardson.
Yeah.
Hooked us up with some great seats, man. Great seats. So,
that's what's up, man. Yeah, I hope to make it the next time. I had a small situation, man, where my wife had to share with you. I was in the dental office, man. I'm trying to get this smile, 100. And when I came to a couple of hours later, I look up and I noticed my wife sent you a text message, and I was like, "What you doing?" And she was like, "I had to send him because I had to let him know." I'm like, "Oh Lord, this dude." She done sent some ammunition to my boy. I'm like, "Oh man," but big shout out to my dental office, man. Mr. Tracy Dillon. You've been working on me, man. So that was the only reason why I didn't make it. But I'm glad y'all had a good time, brother.
yeah, man. Well, show us your pearly whites, man. I mean, there you go.
Well, what's happening is I ain't gonna lie to you. So we work at a wonderful institution of higher work, and they pay a lot of money to get us, to get us straight. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to fix these spaces. Hey, listen, as we get older, we gotta take care of what was given to us, and us being in. On this social network, on this social media, I got to work on my smile a little bit. I got to get these spaces fixed in. So, big shout out. I got some work to do. I got, I done been there. I'm trying to put this money into it.
Okay, well, you ain't playing. You ain't playing about it. Look, you the face of the show, man. So we need that. We need the face to be right, dog.
Yeah, bro.
So, hey, y'all. Like I said, welcome to the show, everybody. Season 2. Episode 25, talking with KBG. We rolling.
Yeah,
man. We got some things on topic we're gonna talk about today, man. We got some good things. Introduced, I guess, over the week, a new segment that he wants to bring into, man. And I thought it was pretty good. The recap for the stuff that we talked about that we may have missed, or people may have missed that we talked about on the last show, that will help everybody, get caught up what they missed. And then it actually gives the person who may not have been there an opportunity to chime in on what we talked about as well.
Okay.
The recap, we'll go into that. That'll be the beginning of the show. And then we're going to hit a couple other things, man. I want to talk about clutch players. I want to talk about clutch players and who do you have as your clutch player, or who would you have? So be thinking on that. Be thinking on that as well. I definitely want to talk about the coaching that there's some job openings that's going on, and some coaches that are getting an opportunity to interview.
Gender wise.
Yeah,
for sure.
So we'll talk about that, and we definitely want to talk about the Atlanta Dream Seattle Storm game that we went to.
Okay.
I want to talk about that, man. I want people to understand what we saw on Friday night.
I would love to hear your experience, brother. You know, I saw your photos, I saw your pictures, I saw your videos. I would love, I would love to know, you know, what that experience is like, brother. More people need to know.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. And then I got a game. I know y'all like my games, but I got a game that I wanna play today, and it's called. What's the name of this?
Okay. Okay.
So we'll play that, man. And like I said, you all chime in as well. All everybody's out there watching, chime in. You know, it's not just for us. I want y'all to give me the answers as well.
Yeah.
I think I got some good ones. I mean, it's all about sports. You know. So,
Okay.
So,
Look,
yeah.
So far, look, I got a game going on right now with Marquez and Lil John. Look, Lil John said I'm ugly, and then Marquez calling me straight hand. I see that space, you know. There's a space there, man. There's a space. You right. What's this straight hand?
He called you straight hand.
He got a big space.
Yeah, big space. He got a hot. So, and I want to ask you all, which player will have the biggest comeback?
Okay.
In the NFL.
So comeback player of the year in this season coming up.
In this season. Now, and I'll give y'all a couple players, and y'all can throw in maybe if y'all have another player that y'all thought about, y'all can put that in there as well. And then the viewer's choice. We only had one person step up for the viewer's choice, and we're gonna go with that.
Okay.
You know, and it's gonna be a touchy topic. It's gonna be a touchy subject. It's what if Dwayne Wade's daughter is good enough to play professional basketball?
Yeah, man. And that this topic is provided by our buddy Mr. Chris Mealy. You know, awesome topic, man. Listen, we've gotten touchy on subjects like these, so get your popcorn ready. But I know between me and G, we tend to clash on subjects like these, but so get ready. Get ready. And as always, I know Prince get fiery as he can be. So
Oh yeah. So yeah, when Prince get on here, you know he's gonna be we about to hear something.
Yeah, so I'm ready for that.
Yes, sir. So let's get to the recap. So last episode 24, we talked about Giannis not playing up to his potential.
Yeah.
And Prince called Giannis the Peyton Manning of the NBA.
Man. Okay.
So I didn't like that comparison, but El Hassan came out with a good one. He said that Giannis was more like Lamar Jackson of the NBA.
I'm still not agreeing.
You still know? Okay.
No.
Okay.
So if I'm giving now, I hadn't had a chance to think about it, but am I being given the opportunity to put in my opinion on what he is right now? Okay.
Absolutely.
As a star right now, definitely a star, but he's going to the promised land, but hadn't won anything.
Okay.
So I gotta put him in that category, like your Charles Barkley, like your Karl Malone. You know, now if I'm going into like I said with football, great player, I have to say Jim Kelly. You know what I'm saying? You gone to the promised land, you can't win. Along with your coach, with Coach Budenholzer, who was here in Atlanta. Big shout out. He was, we had I think 5, possibly 6 playoff appearances when he was here. But I would have to say Giannis, with all the talent that he has, I'm gonna call him he's the current Charles Barkley of our NBA.
So that's high praise. Because Charles has actually went to a championship finals.
Well, did Giannis not go one time?
No? Giannis hasn't been.
Okay.
Giannis has been knocked out in the first round. I believe besides this year, he's been in the first round every year.
First round. So he's a Reggie Miller.
Reggie's made it to the Eastern Conference Finals.
That year that
Yeah.
Mike was out.
Yeah.
The year Mike was out.
Yeah.
How about Sean Kemp?
Ooh, they made it to this. They made it to the finals.
They made it to the finals. So he hadn't made it to the finals. So golly, who can you compare to without even making it to the finals? So he hadn't had a taste of that yet.
So this is why I said Lamar Jackson was a good comparison because
Lamar Jackson hadn't been to the. They didn't go to the Super Bowl.
No, he got knocked out in the first round every time until last year. And he made it to the second round and lost.
Second round, okay, second round. So, but you see where I get where y'all were coming from. It's a list of players who've tasted, like I said, getting to the pearly gates, but you're just looking in, but you can't get there. Reggie, I know, Reggie made it against the Lakers. Okay, then it was against the Lakers.
Yeah.
Okay, but just a group of talented. Well, how do I say, an individual talent that had yet to make it there. Now is he on the decline in his career? No, he's still on the up. He's still on the uptake. He still got a little time to go. The only thing is, if I can chime to this on this recap, I got to come back how my boy Prince normally does it. I'm finna hit it back to you with a tennis racket ball. Who can help him, man? Who can help him get there? Nobody in this league today can do it by themselves. I'm gonna ask that question, and then I'm gonna throw a name out at you, and I'm gonna see if this works as a journeyman. What if he had Russell Westbrook on his team as his point, or Bradley Beal? Because you're gonna need some help. Who could help this guy get to that promised land? Without being that tier A with a B resume.
I was always saying James Harden should have went there from the get-go.
To the Bucks. Wow.
To the Bucks. I always thought that would be a good spot for Harden. But right now, I think Russell Westbrook can help him out, definitely. But I like what Drew Holiday is giving. I like what Drew Holiday is doing over there in Milwaukee. And when the series first started, I thought they would go 7 when it first started. But the shellacking that they took in Brooklyn, it scared me. I just they didn't have it. I was like, there's no way that they can play with this team.
Yeah.
And then they came home and they were like a totally different team.
Right.
Totally different team. This is the Giannis that I thought we were going to see in Brooklyn. He's been averaging 30 plus points now. He's been aggressive. He's still shooting them crazy 3-pointers, but he's attacking. He's attacking the basket.
But this is Giannis Antetokounmpo we're talking about. He's gonna get his regardless. I've always felt like you can't stop him. You can just hope to contain him. Now, with him being in the prime of his career, Drew Holiday is pretty decent over there. They got a cast of players that are helping them, but no superstars, no super dupers.
Right.
Every time we're comparing them, the teams that he's going up against, it's always a first, second, third option. And then they got a fourth coming off the bench. They got a solid 5, but they don't have a supporting cast that can keep up with some of these superstar talented teams. You feel what I'm saying?
I honestly, I disagree with you. I think they do. I think they have enough. I think they're like the Eastern Conference. They're like Utah Jazz.
Okay.
Not a whole bunch of superstars, but a team that just plays well together.
In order for your theory to be correct, they're gonna have to take game 4. They don't take game 4.
They gotta win on the road.
They gotta win. They gotta win
on the road. And you know my theory. The series don't start. They win on the road.
You win. So
they gotta win on the road. They have a decent squad, man. That's why I thought they would go 7 against the Nets in the beginning. Now that Kyrie may be out,
I didn't hear that. So why do you say that?
He messed his ankle up today.
Did he?
Yes.
Okay.
So now they without Harden and
Kyrie. Who's the backup point for Brooklyn?
Yeah,
Man, you froze good. I'm like,
that guy. I can't even. I don't even know his name. He's just a guy.
I'll put this on it. Okay, say if they don't capitalize on these two key players that are missing, because Durant going okay. If that's the case, if this news is coming now, Durant gonna have to show you who he is. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Durant is definitely going to show you who he is.
Yeah.
He's now it's on him. You praying and try to build your super team. Now let's see what you're really made of.
Yeah. Yeah.
This and like you said, same with Giannis. Giannis has to go now to Brooklyn, and they got to win Game 5.
Yeah. Yeah. He said James is Lil John said James is the backup. Who James who?
Right.
James who?
Look, though I don't know his first name.
Oh, is he saying James Harden is the backup?
No,
no.
The guy's last name is James.
His name is James. Okay.
Yeah,
man. Okay.
Spencer did what he is. He's trying to come back. You know, he was out for the season.
Yeah,
but he's trying to come back. But he's more of a shooting guard.
Okay. Let me segue for a quick second. In that last game, did you see when the KD's personal bodyguard came onto the court?
Absolutely.
All right. So no question on that. All right. So they said that it's his personal bodyguard that's hired from the Nets. The dude comes onto the court. He pushes
PJ Tucker.
Tucker. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What's your take on that, man? You know, I mean,
I think that so there is no way you come. So they hired you not to come protect Durant from the NBA players. They hired you to protect them for the fans.
Right.
That's been throwing stuff and spitting on people.
Yeah.
When the last time you seen an NBA player fight on the court?
I know, right?
Yeah. Come on, man. So, and then he was late. He was late to the party.
He came late and shoved him with a nice little.
Yeah.
Like, what you doing? Did you just hit me?
So he's been suspended.
Yeah.
He can't attend any more of the games in Milwaukee. But I think he might be fired. But I think they said that's Durant's homeboy.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yeah, Durant actually had the Nets give him this job.
Okay, so he gonna push for him.
So keep your boys with you, man. If I come up, you come up, and I get that.
When I watched it, okay, I didn't think it was blatant because I saw him. He kept trying to put his hands out, but like you said, there's no reason why you should have been on the court. I mean, this is it's a scuffle that happens in the NBA all the time. Let the players handle that part. Now, when he started walking through that tunnel, then okay, yeah, so listen. And then like Mark S said, PJ plays KD really good for a 6'5" player. True that. He got in his face. And this ain't the first time somebody got in KD face. KD handled himself, he handled his business.
Yeah.
But when you're a bodyguard, that should be it on that line. Now, my question is though, because he was playing it right up under the goal. That was his spot. That was like his security spot was right up under the basket.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if he just went right into bodyguard mode because there was two other guys in the same little uniforms that came out there with him. I think he just made contact with PJ, you know what I'm saying, which he shouldn't have.
Yeah, he went after PJ first. and as a bodyguard, you go and you get your client.
Yeah.
You don't protect your client. Right. He ran after the guy like this is my, a hood fight. Yeah. He was like a hood fight, dog. Yeah. So
I read a comment, since these incidences, your boy, like I'll give you an example. Russell Westbrook, he's added 2 guys onto his security team, because he said it's a thin line between I'm almost going to be ready to go up in the stands on some of these fools, So he's added 2 guys. LeBron James always has 2 people, for Savannah, where she sits at. It's like, you have to beef it up a little bit, but are we getting to that point where we're starting to hear more of it? These players that's being able to protect themselves. it's gonna be a point where NBA security is gonna be beefed up with personal security guards out there. Where do you think we're going with this?
It's like Mark said, man. It's gonna be goon tactics out there.
Goon tactics.
I mean, if you start, if I start bringing my homeboys with me, they're not thinking, hey man, we in the NBA. They're thinking like this Corey from back Cater Street. This
right.
ain't. They ain't looking like we thinking.
Yeah. Hey man, protect me at all costs. I got you.
Right, at all costs. At all costs. He might have had a strap on him. Like he might have snuck one in there.
Oh man, what if doing that push? The strap hit the ground.
Right. Yeah. So they gonna have to get a hand on this.
Yeah.
But it all stems from allowing the fans to do too much to the players, and now the players feel, hey, this is what I got to protect myself. So they got to start protecting the players somehow.
Yeah.
Or not, it's gonna get out of hand.
Yeah, because I can see that all day if he did have the strap. Listen, y'all letting them spit on us, y'all letting them, attack us. I don't add it, and I would have never thought that KD had his own personal security guard. I never would have thought that,
Yeah.
And then you show up at the game and push a player. Like, what you doing? You supposed to be over there. PJ, when I saw his face, he was looking like, did you push me? What? This your boy?
This your boy? Yeah.
My bad. It's hood stuff, So
yeah. I'm with you, Mark. My backup is gonna be Ron Artest or Steven Jackson. Steven Jackson, yeah. And shoot, hey, Jermaine O'Neal.
Hey, it'd be a guy like that that's ready to throw them hands, or a big shout out. Man, I hate when I do this. Rasheed Wallace. That's always been my. Rasheed was like Chuck. I don't need no bodyguard. You gonna get in my face, you gonna get 6'6" in your face.
Ben Wallace. Those my dog. Yeah, those my dog. All right,
nice.
So we also talked about the 2 women being inducted into the Hall of Fame in August coming up. Lauren Jackson of the Seattle Storm and Yolanda Greer of the Sacramento Monarchs.
Okay.
We forgot to mention them last time. We congratulated them on making it to the Basketball Hall of Fame, not just the WNBA Hall of Fame, but the Basketball Hall of Fame. These are 2 pioneers of the game who without them we wouldn't be 25 years in the WNBA right now. So do you even remember them playing?
No,
not really. Yeah, they were. I think Lauren's from Australia.
Okay.
She was tough.
Okay.
She made quite a few All-Stars. She was a league MVP.
Yeah.
She was really tough.
And from what I researched, she played during that time where your Cynthia Coopers and your Sparks, they got most of the pub. And and before, like I said, right now, how we're making sure we're showcasing WNBA and their talent when they were really struggling to get that talent pushed out there. Like I said, these women, were pioneers as far as the WNBA is concerned, but it was during a time where I didn't pay a whole lot of attention if you didn't get a commercial. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But big shout out, man. I'm glad that they're making the Naismith Award to the Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm. So that will lead us into our next topic. Then we'll go ahead and I'll tell you about our Friday night at what is it called? Gateway Arena.
Gateway Arena. Okay.
Yeah, Gateway Arena in College Park.
Okay.
So this is we had floor seats. Like I said, compliments of LaChina Richardson and James Lil John. They came through, man, with some great seats. We was
Okay.
actually sitting next to the owner, the co-owner of the Atlanta Dream, and Renee Montgomery,
The owner. That's
the
what's up.
owner.
She been making
So
waves lately. Okay.
yes, yes, we were rubbing elbows with Renee. The WNBA commissioner, she was right next to us, sitting next to Renee, and then
Nice.
yes, the other co-owner was sitting next to us. So
Okay.
we were in great seats, man, great seats, and
Nice.
a great game. When I tell you the Seattle Storm as advertised, they are tough.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
Now, when I say shooters all over the floor, don't leave them open at all.
Now, tell me about the arena, man. Tell me about out there in College Park. What did they build out there?
So it's over there by the convention center over there in College Park.
College Park
Um,
Convention Center.
yeah. You know that by the airport.
But okay, yeah.
Yeah. So it's actually a very nice arena. It may hold maybe 15,000, maybe 15.
Okay.
Probably not that much. Maybe about
Okay. 10.
10. It's very close. You're very close to the floor. It's very intimate. So you can actually see the players up close, and the it's like a mini Hawks stadium. If you've
Okay.
ever been to a Hawks game,
Mental health.
they have the music playing. They have the announcers that walk through the crowd. They throw towels. They throw t-shirts. We didn't catch any t-shirts, but I
Okay.
mean they do it all. They do it all, man, and you can see the growth in the WNBA. You can see what
So-
they're trying to do.
So if the Hawks, I think the Phillips Arena holds 30,000. You saying it can be about half? About half?
It's probably about a fourth.
About a
It's
fourth.
probably about a fourth. Yeah,
Okay.
probably about a fourth.
Not bad. Man.
Yeah. And so let's say it's the bottom section of the Hawks.
Okay. Well, that's that's
Yeah,
not bad. Yeah,
yeah.
that's not bad.
It's not bad. It's not bad at all. And it wasn't packed. Renee, I think she had her foundation there. I think she had like 25 tickets, people that she brought in.
Gotcha.
So it's not as packed as we would like to be, but like I was telling them last show, 47%. They have gone up 47% viewership this year.
Now I was also just when I was doing a little research on it, the NBA's G League plays there also. Is that right?
Is there? Oh,
Well,
I not.
a few games there at least. So I think they got the G Leagues, the College Park Skyhawks. Of the NBA G League, they also share that arena.
Okay.
So from like I said, from what you're describing, I would love to go there, man. I'm glad y'all had a good time. How about the food atmosphere?
The atmosphere is great. The atmosphere is great. The crowd is not as hyped as you would want it to be.
Okay.
I think me and Lil John was making the most noise. I mean, they had a crowd in the corner. They had the rally balloons or whatever that you hit together. The rally, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. They had them, but they come on ATL defense. They weren't doing that. We were doing all that, So it takes time for people to fall in line with it. But I think the more that people go and the more that people see it's okay to do that, they'll start doing it, man. I mean, I think a lot. ATL is just a chill city, though. It's hard to get them to really get rowdy until something really great is. You want them to be rowdy from the beginning.
Now I got more questions. Got more questions. So with that in mind, let me ask. Okay, say it's on regular night. I want to catch the Dream. Like, if you had to pay for your experience that night, and like I said, on an average day, how much would it have cost you?
So we thought we had looked at some tickets and we thought they were $93.
93. Okay.
So, but we were wrong. I don't know what site we was looking at, but I think they were trying to get us. We looked at other sites and we saw some for $33. We saw some for like $43 something.
Okay, so pretty affordable tickets.
So very, very affordable. Very
Okay.
affordable.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna go out there and bust your wallet wide open. The food prices were probably higher than
Then it's okay.
It's $5 to park.
Okay.
And you park right in front of the stadium, and you get out with no problem, you get in with no problem. So
it's an affordable experience if you want to go see the Land of Dream.
Absolutely, and like I said, it's something that I think there's a lot of kids there. It's something that your kids will enjoy because the experience itself is great.
Okay.
So definitely bring your kids, man. Your kids will love it if they love sports, they love basketball. Because like I said, you get to get right up on them.
Yeah.
Like look, I said, there isn't a bad seat in the house.
Not a bad seat. I see. He said that the G League does play there too. So just think, for that same arena, you got the NBA Skyhawk G League, and then the women's basketball player. I mean, so it's something I need to look into, bro.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice. Yeah.
And it was a great experience until we had to leave, like Lil John said.
Okay.
This is how excited my guy was. He was running a little late. So he jumped out his car. And you got to go through the metal detectors and you got to take everything out. He put it all out and realized he didn't have his keys. So do you think he went back to go get his keys?
He left his keys there?
No. He said, man, I'm missing the game, man. So he was that excited. He came and watched the whole game without his keys. So when we finished watching, we got to leave. Came out, and he parked right next to me. And I was like, man, when did you get a remote start, dog? Your car is on already.
He left his car running?
No. He's like, man, I don't have a remote start, man. So I was like, bro, your lights are on, man. Your car is running. This man left his keys in the ignition.
In the car
the car wasn't running. He just had it.
The AC.
I guess so he was like, well, at least my doors weren't locked. I'll keep my keys in the ignition. Nah, his doors was locked. So his keys was in the ignition and his doors was locked. Windows was up. So we had to
big shout out. Hey man, listen, big shout out to all the special need teachers out there, man. Listen, we got guys that are in the in society that are it take a lot to get these boys ready for the world. James Little John, there's a couple of classes that he missed. Big shout out to these special need teachers out there, man. Listen, they crazy, but they work in this society. Listen, if you were one of his teachers, just know that James is going to work every day. A few times where he'll leave his car running. He trying to do this insurance thing and it didn't work. Nobody wanted to take his car. So look, hey, look. Shout out to Miss Johnson.
Nobody want to take his truck. Nobody want to take his truck. I was like, man, did nobody even try to take your truck, dog?
They would have left with a note. Hey, listen, I left your car running. They go $22 fill your car. Just be good to be.
So yeah, we breaking into his car.
Hey, I got another theory. Look, cause Charles like, don't do that. That ain't how they do where they from. So what they do is where they from is they park at the grocery store and then the next person that come out, I'm just take this car. I know James. I know James Charles. I just bring it back when I'm finished with it. That's how we do it here. We share.
Sprinkle City. That's how we do it in Sprinkle City.
Yeah. Whoa! James got the picture too. No, dude, don't tell me he got it, bro. Don't do that. He ain't got the picture, dude. He ain't got that photo, dude. Okay. Hey, boy, don't you do it? Don't do it, man. Oh Lord.
So before we get off this subject, man, your boy nutted up. So like I said, I was sitting right next to Renee. I actually took a picture with her. And Lil John, he told me, he's like, man, hey, you gonna ask about the show, man? I was like, yeah. I'm gonna do it. And then I overheard her talking to the commissioner, and she was talking about how she was talking to Lisa Leslie yesterday. And Lisa was saying how, you know, the league is catching up with her. Like she feels old because everybody's breaking all her records. And, you know, she doesn't she can't believe it. She said, you know, she said, like, you know, Lisa, you know, you set the standard. So people, you know, you're the one they look to say that this is where I want to be. So, you know, you should feel good about that. And I was like, you talking to Lisa Leslie? I don't know. I get her on talking with KP.
Oh, I know. Oh, L Dub. That's what I'm talking about. She still gets up. Yeah, she still, man, listen. I love it when I see Lisa Leslie and she's talking to, like I said, Michael Jordan, Charles Barkley, you know, that old school, you know, player that played in her era, you know, while she was in the WNBA. But I always considered her at the time, you know, she was in the stratosphere as far as lady basketball players were concerned. You know what I'm saying? I've always respected the game. Yeah, man. No doubt.
Yeah. She's tough, man. She was tough. So yeah, that kind of scared me away, man. So I didn't even ask, though. I froze up, bro. I froze up. So when I got home, I got an earful. My wife gave it to me, dog.
You know what, bro? And that's why I said, let me apologize for not being able to make it there, because I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm all in. You know what I'm saying? Look, if it won't bother me. It'd be funny if I got let down. But I'm like, hey, Corey, going to ask. I'm asking. I'm gonna go ahead and say, it may be embarrassing. Miss Leslie, can I talk to you for a second? We have my mask on. Listen, I just want to be able to say something. You ain't gonna say that? All right, you know, I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna shoot my shot, man. Why ain't you shoot your shot, G?
No, look. The wife said you gotta have more confidence than that, young man. Like, what you doing? Then she said, Then she said, well, why didn't Corey ask? I know Corey would have. Like, God. Yeah, I said, yeah, but Corey wasn't there. Look, my wife knew you gonna ask.
Hey, look, she told us on the what? Excuse me. I mean, look, grabbing her, look, tugging on Superman coat. Hey, excuse me, Miss Leslie. Can I talk to you for a second? I am on a small show in Atlanta, and we want to know if out there. Listen, I'm going in. I'll be shaking like a stripper trying to say something, but right. Lisa Leslie scored 100 points in high school. Golly.
Yeah.
In a game.
Yeah. In the game. Yeah. So yeah, but Renee is a little small thing, man. I mean, she walked. I thought she was one of the kids when she walked past me. I was like, and she was talking, and then I looked at her. I said, Renee. And she was like, yeah, you know me. I'm like, you know, I gave her dap and everything, you know.
Right.
But
nice.
Yeah. So she was super cool. So I definitely felt bad after I got home and my wife got on me. But look, I've been trying to reach out to her, boy. I'm like, dang, I gotta get back to a game.
I know, right? I don't want to miss the second one, man. So hopefully the opportunity come a second time, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice. So let's go ahead and so we talked about coaches as well. We're still doing the doggone recap.
Yeah.
We talked about coaches, and minority coaches not being able to coach in the NBA, not getting opportunities to interview in the NBA. So, who would you like to see next in line for a coaching job?
I've still been advocating for Mark Jackson. I thought he got I didn't think he got the opportunity to showcase all his talent. You know, when he helped. I always say this here: that original squad that they helped put together in Oakland for the Warriors, he had an intricate role in, man. You know, he was there when they won their first championship. I remember him on the sideline as a commentator. They all came and paid homage to that guy, man. They came and gave him his just dues. I always felt like he needed a second chance, an honest second chance at another coaching role. Chauncey Billups, you know, I think that, you know, he's ready to show what he can do. And I know that Popovich has had a slew of ladies who need and want an opportunity. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I don't know where the NBA would go with a woman as head coach of a basketball squad. I don't know. Now, and I know look, I hear you, I see your face. I don't think it's the time right now. And I know, I gotta look out for a book. My wife, my wife don't like when I speak this way, but I don't know if the world is or if the league is ready yet. All right. Do you? I don't know if a woman right now. I'm trying to be careful, Charles. I don't know if the league is ready. Assistant coaches, yes.
Ooh.
And I don't say this in a negative connotation, man. I'm just I don't know. I don't know, man, if it will work just yet. The testosterone in the locker room. I mean, it took a lot to get an assistant coach out there. And Greg Popovich is one of the most, understood coaches that has been, from the USA basketball to the NBA. He can put his seal of approval on it to bring a woman on his squad, on his coaching staff and say, listen, I put it on there. What other coaches have done that? Nobody. You know what I'm saying? And all I'm saying is, and I know you're gonna hit me hard on this, but the motivation that a woman has to have to motivate a guy to play ball. Tell me if Dawn Staley is that person.
So I think Dawn Staley is a great coach. I think she's a great motivator. But I saw she is being interviewed. She did interview for the Portland job, but also Becky Hammond, the one you're talking about in San Antonio. She also interviewed for that job as well, and the Minnesota job.
The Minnesota Timberwolves.
The Minnesota Timberwolves job. And I'm disagree with you on that though, Corey. I think the league is ready for it. I think the Becky Hammond, I believe she won because she coached the G League, it used to be the Summer League. She won the summer. Those are still young men.
That's 20 games though, bro. That's 20 games.
But she motivated them to play them 20 games to win a championship doing that.
And you're telling me that with the caliber of player that has played in the league, that there's not one guy that's better than Dawn Staley or Becky Hammond to be a coach?
As far as a coach?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, there may be, but I don't think that them let me say this. They may be coaching already. I don't know if D'Antoni is better than what Dawn Staley or Becky Hammond can give you. I've seen everything that D'Antoni can give me. I've seen what he can do.
I see.
Give them a chance to see what they can do. I think it's the same thing we say about black coaches that don't get the opportunity. Give them a chance. We don't want to not give them a chance because they're a woman.
Give us free. No.
I think Becky has a great basketball mind. And was it Nancy Lieberman?
Okay.
She coaches the Big Three.
Okay.
Ice Cube thing. She coaches them, but they respect. A basketball mind is a basketball mind. If you have a great basketball mind, you can use it, and people can learn from it. And I think people can learn from it. I think she can do what it takes to motivate these NBA players, and especially NBA players that we have now. Maybe back in the day, maybe not, because they didn't have the respect for the women that these NBA players have now. You see how they're pushing the WNBA. You see how they're pushing women's rights and everything now. Sure. It's the the ownership that doesn't really want to do it. I think the players don't have a problem with it.
And now, man. So if you were an owner, you own the basketball team, and Dame Dollar, Lillard was your main guy. You feel like in the hands of the Blazers, in the hands of your superstar player, Dawn Staley could lead them to a title?
I don't see why not. Yeah, I don't see why not.
I disagree,
What
man.
Terry Stotts, what did he do for him?
I'm not saying that he did anything different than what they can and can't do. I'm just speaking from a league that I feel like is just not ready for that to happen. You know what I'm saying? Just like how brothers, just like the black coaches don't get the same opportunity. Look, they got to get in line. They got to get in line behind this black issue that we have. You know what I'm saying? You can't skip the line. Yeah, we still got issues. You jumping. You can't skip the line. Hey, listen, there are issues. There are lines of issues that we got to cover first. We still got black issues, and you jump in the line with because I'm a lady. No, I'm black. I got it. So we listen. And then look, okay, it's black, then international, then lady. You gotta get in line, man. Hold on now. So I don't know, man. I'm just
skipping the line.
Yeah, skipping the line, jumping, bro. Man. You jumping the line. So I respect the game. I respect their ability, man. I do. I just feel like, it ain't time, man. I don't know. If I am a coach, I mean if I'm an owner. This ain't this okay. Now I would go with Becky before Dawn because I would respect her resume.
Okay.
Coming from the Spurs.
Okay.
I just think that she's been under one of the greatest coaches, to ever do this. You know what I'm saying? In the NBA.
Right.
I love Dawn Staley. I love what she's done. If I had to choose between the two, she'll be a candidate to go forward. But I still would say if Mark Jackson were a part of that group, I've seen Mark play. I've seen what he coached. I'm taking Mark first. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I just still feel like I'm not there yet.
So, like James said, man, if not now, then when? If not now, then when? I guess after the black coaches get their opportunity first.
Black coach, a Hispanic coach, a deaf coach, the ladies.
Oh God, no!
I know it sounds bad.
So the top of the class right now for the Portland job is Chauncey Billups, Dawn Staley, Mike D'Antoni, Becky Hammond, and a surprise pick for me, Brent Barry.
Brent Barry, yeah.
Brent Barry, I didn't even know he was coaching or into coaching.
It'll surprise you how many ex on some of these squads. Sam Cassell. I've seen him on a bunch of guys. Like, oh, okay, he's coaching. There's a bunch of ex-players that are on some of these benches, as bench coaches or position player coaches that that want an opportunity, man. Now let me throw you another one out at you. Since some of these college coaches that have played in the NBA, what about Ewing? Patrick Ewing. I'm just saying, I on that bench, a player got to respect you first. And I'm not saying that they won't respect some of these ladies. It's just you got to pull it out of them. Some of these new cats ain't never seen Becky play. Some of them ain't never seen Dawn Staley play.
Right.
Where do you go? I know you say if not now, when? It's when we catch up to the respect level from those ladies to say, listen, at the top level of basketball, you can coach it here.
Mhm.
That's
So I think the players actually do respect these coaches, these women coaches.
okay.
I think like I mean I've seen them talk about them at least in the front in the media's eyes. They come out and say they respect them and believe in them and trust in them, and they say all the right things.
Mm.
So behind closed doors, I don't know if they're really feeling that way. But from what it looks like to me, this new brand of ball players that we have, they're all for it. They're all
They're
for
ready.
it. Yeah, they're ready. I have a one of the girls who trained my son. She played for Don Staley.
Okay.
So she has always spoke highly and just about the person that she is, the type of motivator that she is, and this girl, Coach Coco, is probably one of the strongest people you probably ever meet in your life. Like she's the amount of workouts, the work that she does, but it's because of Don Staley. Don Staley has built her mindset up to be that strong and that tough.
Okay.
So I think Don can do it, but I don't want to see Don leave college basketball. I think that's my own selfish ways, selfish reasons. I think Don does great for women or girls coming out of high school. I think they need a Don Staley to show them how to be a woman in the NBA or in the WNBA, a woman coming up in the college rankings. So I don't want to see her leave that. I think she's a more of a benefit to them than she would be to the NBA players.
Yeah, and then she need to show these girls how to stay in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? How to take care of these men. I'm just joking. You see your eyes when I did it, you like, where you going? I'm just joking. Alicia Roberts, hey, listen, I apologize. I'm just joking, man. I'm bristle and I'm old fashioned to a sense where I just got to see it. I know one of these owners gonna be a pioneer and pull somebody. I just hope that the name and the reputation goes with it. You know what I'm saying? Because you hate to see them fail. I guess that a lot of times that's what I hate. I would hate to see. You don't want to see them fail at this job. Because when a guy does it, it's just, okay, they failed. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna find another job. Where do they go from there after they coached on the highest level and they couldn't make it happen? And our media is, listen, it's terrible whenever you feel like you've lost the respect of the team. Sort of like with the Hawks. When they said that they lost that, when he lost the locker room, and you hate to see if somebody being disrespectful. You hate to hear if somebody was, man, I just don't have the confidence that this person can lead us. You don't want to see them fail. So with that being said, I'd be like, okay, well, they kick ass in college. They kick ass with this women, this women thing. I want to say, I guess I would feel like I don't want to see them fail, as opposed to saying I don't want to see them do it.
And that's fair because you're seeing it from both ways. So if they fail, it's just like a black coach who fails. His opportunity is slim and in between if he fails.
If it never happened, yeah, right.
The woman. So and that's but it has to be a step that we have to take though. You don't want to say I don't want to get a black coach because I don't want him to fail. You got to step out there on that ledge, man. And we gotta build from there. I mean, it's you gotta crawl before you can run, man. So or you can walk. So you gotta walk before you can run.
I guess I'm so old fashioned in a sense where I'm not saying that it shouldn't happen. I just feel like there's a reason why we had that conversation about can a woman play in the NBA. I don't believe it because I don't see it. You know what I'm saying? I took a tongue lashing from the house, a little loving missing because I got a different view on it. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is I'm so old school with it, man. I was raised. Yeah, I was raised, where my dad was, man, that woman can't do me. You just feel like the average guy can just, on the court, just do a woman, real fast. But but then I'm so used to, all right, if this is the WNBA, being the WNBA, you know what I'm saying? This is the NBA for the men, you know what I'm saying? Just there's a separation of church and state here, you know what I'm saying? So I don't. Would you watch a woman a woman coach? I mean, a woman quarterback?
I wouldn't, because I've never seen it.
You wouldn't, because it ain't fun. You wouldn't,
because I've never seen it. If I seen a woman quarterback who can play like doggone Troy Aikman, I probably wouldn't care.
Because they can't do it.
So, but we're you've seen it coach, no? You seen a woman coach. You seen a woman out coach. You seen a woman out coach a man. So do you think? So let me ask you this last question before we get off of it. Do you think a man should be coaching women then?
Yes. Yeah, sure. Yeah, you done it all the time. Listen, I've been watching these ladies softball on ESPN.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can do it. Yeah, we can do that. We can motivate women. You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to. Oh man, this is so tough, boy. Look, I don't mean it in a bad connotation. I don't mean it in a bad way. You know, we could do this. You know, we're supposed to, but as in all fair, you know, it's like, remember that movie? Look, they're talking about the long shots. You know, hey man, that's how I feel. I'm getting nervous over here. You know?
You better.
Oh, I'm looking around, looking for a book to come in here and throw that man. But yes, you know, yes. Now, are there certain subjects where a woman is better than a man at certain things? Yeah, of course. You know what I'm saying? Folding clothes. There's all. I'm just joking, man. I'm joking. I'll be one of those long shots that you have to prove in the long. I'm in that silent majority where I know it'll be a pushback. I'm the average guy.
Right.
I ain't saying
we need that. That brings on good conversation. So we need that. Man. That's the only way we progress and we have these conversations. So so I like it, man. I like it. But y'all, that those comments are from Corey Davis. Those they thoughts from G. Corey Davis. His email is at Corey.
That segment was brought to you by Powerade. You know, Powerade for the man in you. You know.
All right. Let's move on. All right. So we got some good games going on, man.
Yeah.
Let's jump into your Hawks and Sixers.
All right.
This series, Phillies up 2-1. They came down here and gave the Hawks a spanking on Friday night.
Game of business. Yeah.
And I know the missing Hunter, having them find out that Hunter's going to be out for the rest of the season was a serious blow.
Yeah.
Do the Hawks have a chance now, since Danny Green may be out for this series?
I still don't know, man. That statement in the last game, you know, I saw a confident Joel Embiid, man. I saw a confident squad that said, listen, we got caught slipping game one. Because I thought that, remember, I also said, because remember, this is when we had that argument with Prince, you know. All I was saying was, if we, you know, with your theory, we won one away. We got to do our job at home, like you said. We got to do our job at home. It's our job to butt this thing up 2-2. If we don't, our chances are going to be slim to none. It'll show the talent, but then at the same time, it'll show our experience, you know. So Danny Green being gone, I mean, Danny Green brings a wealth of experience in the playoffs to that squad. You know, we know that, but there would have to be an answer for. I ain't gonna lie to you, Simmons. I'm not concerned with Simmons. He's controlling the game, but Simmons took 3 shots last game. You know, so that lets me know his shot making ain't his shot decision making ain't the thing. You know, I don't. Simmons is out there playing his game, but you know, points wise, you know, just let him be who he is. He ain't finna take a 3, and he's reluctant to take a lot of shots unless it's right there under the paint.
Right.
You got to get everybody else, and then Trae Young had an off game too. You know what I'm saying? So we just got to take 4. This is pivotal game for us. Pivotal. You know,
absolutely.
And that's all to it. Pivotal game for, man.
Ooh, Mark said game blouses. 6 and 5.
Woo. Game blouses. Yeah. I've never been the one to overspeak the Hawks. You know what I'm saying? This is my squad, true enough. I've been hollering at them, you know, been rooting for them. I was upset when they lost the game, but I just felt like Trae had he had an off game, and I'm hoping that they can butt this thing up too. I ain't gonna go no further than that. I ain't gonna go 6, 7. You know, we need to win this one. We need to win the next game. Sort of like with the Clips, they needed to win. You know, it's a must. You know, it's like game will go home. We need to.
Right.
They got another one that they got to win. You know.
Right.
Somebody got to show up. You know, like I said, this is where the cream, you know, separates itself from
the top.
Yeah, cream rises to the top. So I ain't going no 4. I ain't going 5, 6. We got to win game 4.
You got to win 4. You can't let them come to your house and win 2 games on you.
Facts.
You can't. I think the Hawks will bounce back. I didn't get to see the game Friday. I heard Ben Simmons was guarding Trae Young the whole game. Is that
a lot of it? Yeah, but I mean,
a lot of it.
Yeah.
Was Trae missing, or was it defense?
If you want my opinion, what he was doing was Ben Simmons did a good job on agitating. You know,
okay.
How they say he contained. Yeah. He, you know, agitating, contain. You know, like I said, he was, and then you miss some of those shots because you're not used to being agitated the way he was being agitated. Big shout out to Ben Simmons. He did the job that they said him out to do. I don't need you to score. Stay in the space because you're a big body. You know what I'm saying? But it worked him hard. You know what I'm saying? So what the Hawks didn't figure out is if Trae is missing and Ben Simmons only took 3 shots, you know, 1 for 3, somebody else got to step up. You know, Trae needed a little help on that back end. You know what I'm saying? John Collins, you got to have Capella, you know, somebody else got to, you know, we need another scoring process, you know, or another scoring person.
They didn't shoot the ball well.
They didn't. So, well, I'm not saying they didn't shoot the ball well. I think we only scored 111. I think 111 and 126, something like that. If my guy's being agitated, somebody got to step up and say, this is my time to shine. You know,
right.
If that's their key to saying, listen, we're gonna stop this one guy, you know, hey, that somebody else got to pick it up. So it's not that he didn't do a terrible job; he just did a good job agitating that kid, you know.
Okay. You know? So you brought up the Clippers and Utah. Clippers needed that game, like you said. Clippers needed that game back. My boy Prolific J is on. Welcome to the show, big dog. He's the only fan that I know.
Yeah.
So, you know, he wears his purple, his blue and red. You know, he rocks with him. He went to the game last night. He called it out. He said that they're gonna come out and give Dwayne Wade that L. So it depends on Donovan Mitchell's ankle.
I was just about to say, man, listen, Donovan gave them a mulligan. What they call it? They gave him.
Yeah.
They won the game when Donovan Mitchell went out with, was it 7 minutes left in the game?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It took Donovan Mitchell to not be in the game for them to be able to close it out. Now, big shout out to Kawhi and Paul George. They had to score, you know, a league record. I think it was between the two of them. I think 56 points, something like that. I think Kawhi had 30 34 and 31 or what, whatever that, number 6 at some point.
Yeah.
But they had to put up between them two to keep him in. I think Paul George came out scorching him. He had 20 in the first.
Right.
Shoot it up, but then you got to finish the game. Kawhi was doing his part. They got to play like that the next 2 games.
They do. I think they as a team, I think they shot the 3-point shot at a very high clip yesterday. I mean, and not just one, all of them was hitting. Anytime Patrick Beverly starts hitting threes, it's just their it's just that time, man. And
Mark,
I think that was just
don't do that, Mark. Talking about they won by 1. No, foot off the gas. Don't.
Yeah, they took their foot off the gas. It was a blowout. It was a blowout. But Mark, I don't know, man. They was in game 2 as well, and then they let go at the end.
Yeah,
but they'll bounce back. The Hawks are a really good team, man. They'll bounce back. They're not gonna do 2 in a row at home.
Let me throw something else at you. All right, and I'm going back to the Nets game. The Nets, when they started playing with the Bucks came out, I think at one point they had the Nets down. It was a 26 to 4 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Look, man, 26 to 4, and you still did they win that game or they came back and lost?
No, the Bucks won.
That's the game.
By 2.
Okay, by 2. So in the same set, they just came out, they came out running, but at the same time, teams go grab momentum somewhere along the game, but it's just your job to close it out. You feel what I'm saying? So, I just hope that, like I said, we need game 4. We need game 4.
Yeah. And Mark, man, I'm not a homer, man. I'm a Laker fan, baby. I just think the Hawks are
Faker fans.
I just think the Hawks are a really good team, man. I think the Hawks have a chance to really. I think they match up well with Philly, and I still don't think they have an answer for Trae Young, man. But I could be wrong. It seems like Ben Simmons may be the answer, but I think he's not been as aggressive either. I think Trae Young is now. Oh, you got Ben on me. Let me try to get everybody else involved. No, use him. He can't guard you. He needs to do the same thing he was doing in the first 2 games. Yeah. He can't guard you. Don't. Yeah, he give him too much respect. Yeah. No, go at him. Go at him. If you want to put your best man on me, let me abuse him so you can understand that y'all can't play with me. Yeah, that's the killer instinct you got to have. That's what Booker does now.
Right.
Booker said, "You want to put your best man on me? Okay, let's do it.
Yeah, I like.
Let's do it. See what he can do, and let me hit him for 38."
So let's talk about Phoenix, man. Let's talk about Phoenix. They're well-oiled machine.
Well-oiled machine, man.
What do you
Chris Paul.
Can Denver take one?
No. Jokic is doing everything he can. Everything he can.
Yeah.
He looks like Luka out there. I mean, there is no more that he can do to try to get them a dub. They just don't have enough horses. They don't have enough horses to deal with this Phoenix Suns team who seem like they're getting any shot they want. Yeah. And then they're playing defense on the other side too. Yeah. Let's give the coach here, man, a shout out, man. Monty Williams is putting on a coaching clinic in these last 2 series.
Yeah.
He out-coached the Lakers coach, and now he's out-coaching the Denver Nuggets coach.
Man. Jokic, man, you know how they say when you sitting there and you shooting all your bullets, and then your last hurrah is to throw the gun, That's all I got. I'm gonna throw the gun. I'm gonna throw the clip, then I throw the gun last. That's all I got, man. Like you said, he trying his best.
Or it's like what's your show? Doggone with Eddie Murphy and Richard Pryor. Oh,
The
tip
Cotton
of my
Club,
tongue. No.
Eddie Murphy, and Richard
With
Pryor,
Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor,
Harlem Nights, Harlem Nights,
Harlem Nights.
Harlem Nights.
So that bad boy, he out there. Pow, 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 pow. Pew, pew. That's what his boys are
Yeah.
doing. Pew.
That's it. Right.
That shooting little pea shooters, dog. He out there shooting cannons. Yeah. So he's by himself, man. Yeah. I feel bad for him. You hate to see the MVP go out like this, but they about to get swept.
Man.
Yeah.
Swiffer, you know.
Yeah. Man, sweeper. So I think that's it for the NBA games, right?
Yeah, man.
We covered all of them. Yeah, I think we covered all of them. So let's get into this game on the line. We'll do football first. Then we jump. Well, let's do basketball first. First.
Okay.
Game on the line. Down by, let's say you're down by 2. Who are you going with? LeBron, Curry, Dame, Luka, Trae Young, KD.
So we talking current. We
current. Yeah, current.
Wow.
Jason Tatum.
Oh man, I thought we were talking fantasy. I got it. I had my game. I had my guy. You know what I'm saying? But I guess to answer you got to ask the question. Oh, wait, hold on. I got to add something to it. I'm gonna go.
Okay,
fantasy.
add something.
Yeah, I'm gonna go fantasy. Then I go right now. My fantasy guy has always been Reggie Miller. I'm Miller time all day long. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
you don't want to see that guy in a game time to see. That's me. You know. All right.
Okay.
So so I want your fantasy guy too, if you can. Give me a fantasy. Right now, I'm going with Dame. Dame done, yeah, I'm going with Dame.
That's
So give me your fantasy guy first.
My fantasy guy is always gonna be Kobe.
Kobe. Yeah. Okay. Shut it up.
It's always gonna be Kobe. That's my fantasy. I've seen him hit too many tough shots. Like he double clutching, he fade away at it. Yeah. So that's my fantasy. My guy now, game on the line, down 2.
So if we say down 2 to win the game or down 2 to tie it, what you going for? A Trae or 2?
So you either or. I don't care what you're gonna do.
I want down 2 to win it. You give me down 2 to win.
Down 2 to win it.
And we gotta win. Not
so down 1. Then you just said down 1.
Oh, I'm just saying to win the game. To
win the game.
Because sometimes I want to win. Yeah. Okay. Because I'm gonna give you right. Because I'm gonna give you a perfect example. I know LeBron want to tie it to keep playing.
Right.
I want you to tell me who's gonna win the game, bro.
I'm gonna have to go with you though. I'm about to go with Dame.
Dang. Okay.
I think so. I like Steph Curry.
Yeah.
But I've seen Steph Curry turn the ball over down the stretch too.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've seen him have a lot of turnovers down the stretch.
Yeah.
So I have to go with Dame.
Yeah.
That's a good pick too. Luka.
Ray. Woo! Fantasy Ray. Okay.
Ray Allen, what?
I like that. I like Ray.
I don't like that. Ray Allen?
I love it. Ray, man, listen. Ray did it. He did it a lot when he was at the Seas, and he got a famous one when he was at the Heat. You know what I mean? Tie game. It's like, hey, yeah, I like
so
Ray.
And I'm so Chuck picked MJ, and he's a North Carolina guy, so I expect that.
You know,
I am shocked by James Littlejohn. Oh, not yet. James, who is your fantasy? Give me your fantasy, James.
yeah, you got Dame Dollar.
Give me your fantasy one. I want to see James. I think I know who James' fantasy going to be. So Chris, he got Katie all day.
KD in the clutch.
Katie is clutch. Is he clutch?
I don't.
I can't recall a clutch shot that Katie done shot.
I've seen a few. When he was
okay.
but none where they put it out there because he didn't win when he was at OKC. He did have a bunch, but I didn't see him. Like I said, we got some of these guys. Like I said, these cats that we knew did it on a regular. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
KD has been clutch, but it was always in games that it didn't matter. There's a win, but I've seen him do a few, man. I respect that.
I can't recall a game winner that KD has shot.
You know what? You have to do one of those highlights. KD highlights when he was at OKC. Remember he did a few when he was when he was playing with the Warriors. He had a few. You know what I'm saying, but none on a regular basis. But like I said, hey, big shout out to Big Chris NF Astro. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, true.
He's probably a super duper KD fan. You know what I'm saying? He's still playing currently, but if you ask me to give him the ball in the last second, to win the game, I ain't going with KD. But
okay. So Mark said that's exactly why he wouldn't put up Dame. He wouldn't put Dame up in there.
Why is that?
Okay.
Is that why I wouldn't put up Dame? Why?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah, why wouldn't you put Mark? Why wouldn't you put him up there? He said, "Ex Miami, what's up?" I'm thinking. We're not doing regular season. Regular season don't count. I want to see a championship game, a game 7. That's
game 7. Okay.
That's when it counts. Yeah, that wouldn't count.
Yeah.
So look at James. How many rings Dame got? He don't have any, man. Yeah, he ain't got any.
That's terrible, man. That's terrible to say he ain't clutch though. He clutch.
Yeah.
He's been in the playoffs where he sent many people home. He sent
players home. He sent people home on game winners in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So he just don't have a team to get him to the finals right now. But he get him a Don Staley at coach, he might get there.
Wow.
James, look, John. I thought for sure he's gonna say Robert Horry. I thought for sure his Hall of Famer Robert Horry was gonna be his pick, but I was shocked.
Robert Horry, man, that's that fantasy guy. Okay, a big shot ball. He's doing fantasy, but
yeah, I thought for sure he's gonna say that. Okay. All right,
so currently, you're saying that we only have maybe 1 or 2 clutch guys in the NBA right now that you want the ball in their hands to win it.
Yeah, I would want. And let me say this: if I had to pick between them, I was gonna pick Dame, but I think Curry, I think Luka, I think KD. I think even Tatum. Tatum. So I think there's some people. Even LeBron. Even LeBron would. Well,
but no, I see where you're going.
LeBron will pass the shot up.
I see where you're going. I see where you're going. These guys have demanded respect to say, "Listen, I need the ball." In these last couple of seconds. LeBron is still that guy. You put it in his hands. Even if he's gonna decide to pass it, you're right, but it goes through that player. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I know that even though Trae Young, this is his 3rd, 4th season, whatever, he is going to him in the last seconds. You know what I'm saying? I know that I know who is going to on certain teams. The fact that the thing that we're trying to figure out is who's gonna hit the shot and say, game, blouses, like you said, balls.
Right.
Who's gonna hit the shot?
They have this company out there in the sports world who does what they call CWPA. is the clutch win probability added.
Whoa.
And so they break down all the current players
Okay.
on last second shots, 5 seconds or less, turnovers. They deal with if the game winner.
That's a
if
stat?
they
That's a thing.
yes, a stat. It's a stat. So they actually have Curry at number 10. I'll give y'all the top 10.
Give me to me.
Is Curry 10, Irvin 9, Tatum 8, Chris Paul 7, James Harden 6, Dame Lillard 5, KD 4, Jimmy Butler 3,
Woo.
LeBron James 2, and you won't believe who number 1 is.
Wait a minute, before you finish, I said so Curry, Irving, Tatum, Paul, you said who? Harden, Lillard, KD, Jimmy Buckets, LBJ, and right now you're saying Curry is 10.
He's 10.
KD is 3. I mean, well, I guess KD is 4. Jimmy Buckets 3. LeBron 2. Who number 1? That's currently.
You won't believe it. You won't believe it.
Don't give it to me just yet. All right, you just gave me 9. Okay, Eastern Conference or Western Conference?
Western Conference.
In the West, Booker.
Nope.
Okay, hold up. In the West, that's clutch. Not I don't know who.
You ain't gonna guess. I would have never thought they would put him in that category.
Who you got?
Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis, really? AD?
And him at the highest mark for a clutch probability at a 3.3.
When has he done it? I mean, I guess what? Yeah, I thought joking, bitch. I mean, dang.
They got Anthony Davis, dog, at a 3.3.
Wow.
Curry is at I think a 1 point something, and because he has turnovers at the end of the game.
So this is their probability of making the bucket?
Yeah. This is their probability of them with the ball in their hand and winning the game. The probability with him winning the game, he's number 10.
Look, I got you, Big Mark, last year with AD, not this year. He wasn't playing.
Everybody like, what the? This is like that. I guess
top 2 guys. So you said they're saying that the Lakers got the top 2 clutch performers in the league right now.
That's what they're saying.
Wow.
So this stat is probably like the PFF for football, the Pro Football Focus that people don't like, all the different numbers. So yeah, I don't know if I'm feeling that one. Anytime you got Curry at number 10, that's the problem, I think.
Look, yeah. Now the only reason, okay, and when I say when I've seen them turnovers, it's been during the times where these past 2 years he's gotten his worse because he hadn't had KD with him. I'm sorry, he hadn't had
Klay Thompson.
Klay Thompson. Yeah, he hadn't had Klay. When they know it's coming to him, yeah, I've seen him do some things with the ball. It just didn't make sense because he was trying hard to make it happen. But yeah. When you know it's coming to him, yeah, it's gonna be a problem. I've seen him turn over because they double team, double screen. I've seen him make some funky passes when you double team him. Because he's short still.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think that's a raw shake to give Curry number 10, but that answer's coming back next year. Thompson.
Yeah. So Mark said he can see it though. AD's clutch. He can shoot that 15-footer. He can paint.
I go with Butler before I go with him.
As long as he don't get touched, he's all right. You bump him, he might fall. All right. So give me a down 7, down 6. I'm sorry, down 6. NFL. All right. Game on the line. You got one drive. Who you going with?
All right.
Mahomes?
Go ahead.
Do I got to give you a name? You just going to pick a name?
No. Give me those, and then I'm gonna throw my fantasy too, though. But go ahead.
Okay. Mahomes, Brady, Rodgers, Wilson, Prescott, and Stafford.
Why is Prescott in this? What? Okay, what's the last one after Prescott?
Matthew Stafford.
Stafford. All right. I'm gonna go with my fantasy first.
All right.
Brett Favre. Hello. Yeah. You good?
Yeah.
Yeah, my bad.
So just turned off.
Okay. That boy saw a ghost. Are you good over there? All right. Do I need to call 911? All right. Iron Man Brett Favre for my fantasy guy.
For your fantasy? Okay. Okay.
Fantasy QB. All right. So you gave me Mahomes, Brady, Rodgers, Wilson, Prescott, Stafford. Man. The GOAT has always had some unbelievable drives, man. But as far as game time right now, I'm going with Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, bro.
Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Okay.
Yeah. I like
Rodgers.
Mahomes. I know that there's some good guys, Wilson. I like, Wilson, he keep playing till he can't play no more. But I'm not choosing Prescott, And so I'm going with Mr. Rogers, man.
So in 2020
don't you give me no funky stat, man.
Prescott was tied for the lead in comebacks. He was tied for the lead in look for comeback wins. I'm just saying. But
we know who you gonna pick, man. You gotta sell it. It's a car. Don't sell me, man.
You know who I'm going with.
I know who you going with.
I'm going with the Scott, man. I think the guy, he's what we need to finish the game. So Mark Smalls, and here we go.
I know, right? Yeah. Hey, Mark, he's selling us that Campbell soup. He's selling us Campbell soup, man. He's selling us the chunky soup, man. That's it. Go ahead. It's a cost.
My fantasy is who would my fantasy be down the stretch?
Down the stretch, man.
To win the game. Whoa.
You got none.
John Elway. John Elway.
Famous drive. Okay. Elway.
Yeah.
Like
Elway.
I like that.
That'd be my guy.
No cowboy. No famous cowboy.
I was gonna say Aikman. Aikman ain't been down enough to come back, so I can't really go with Aikman, man. So.
Y'all always up. Okay, I get it.
Yeah. What up, Deuce? Welcome to the show, Daryl. So yeah, I like that. All right. So we have a game, man. We have a game. I know we deep in the show. I was trying to
wait for you.
Dan Marino. I like that. I was trying to prolong it a little bit so Prince can chime in. But he didn't make it back in time, man. So we'll play our game. So let's do this. So this game is called we didn't get into our viewer's choice either. So let's get into what's up, Corey?
We got time. Come on, let's roll, man. Let's do it.
Okay. Okay.
Let's go
So let's play our game. So this is called what is this? What is the name of this?
Okay.
I'll tell you that in a minute, Brandon. Welcome to the show, big dog. Welcome to the show. All right. I want to know the name of it. Y'all probably know what sport it is, but I want to know what the exact name of this thing is.
Okay.
All right.
What is it?
All right. We'll start off real easy.
Oh, okay. That's the Lombardi Trophy.
All right. All right. Good. All right. Let's go here.
Is that the MVP trophy? Is that a football? What is that? What is that? That's off Harry Potter. What is that? What is that? Is that a coconut inside of a tree branch?
That is actually a soccer ball.
This is a soccer ball. Okay, so Mark, it says the World Cup trophy. Is that the World Cup?
Yes, it is. Good job, Mark. What? Okay. All right.
Okay. Oh, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? That's MLB. I mean, Major League Baseball. You know.
Okay. What's it called? What's it called?
It has a name, huh? It has a name, okay. Ain't Major League Baseball championship trophy? What's it called, man?
All right. That is called the Commissioner's Trophy.
The Commissioner's
Trophy.
Look, Jane, look, I said boring trophy. Okay. Yeah, World Series. Okay. Commissioner's Trophy. Okay. Nice.
All right.
That's Wimbledon. Lord Stanley. No, that's not Lord. That's Wimbledon. Wimbledon Cup.
It is the Wimbledon. That is the Wimbledon. What is it called?
The Wimbledon tray and goblet. The goblet of fire. The goblet of tennis. Man. I guess what's the technological?
It starts with Serena's sister's name.
Serena, the Venus Cup.
Oh.
A serving. What is it? What?
This is called the Venus Rosewater Dish.
Venus Rosewater Dish. Okay. Wow.
Venus Rosewater Dish Trophy. Yes, but it is the Wimbledon though. That's what you win at Wimbledon.
That's what.
Yes.
Okay. You get a serving
All
tray.
right.
Okay.
Yeah, just serving tray. Oh.
Ham and cheese.
Oh, did I not get this one in there? Oh man, I'm missing one.
What you got? Yeah, that's the NBA. That's the Naismith Award. Naismith Championship Award. No. The NBA Championship of the Year Award. What is it? It's not the Naismith Award, is it? What is it? The National Basketball Association Championship League Trophy Award.
There you go, Mark. Good job, Mark.
Larry O'Brien.
Larry O'Brien.
Who is Naismith? Larry O'Brien. Okay. Dang. Who is Larry O'Brien?
That's I don't know.
The Kia All-Star Fantasy. I mean, the Kia. That's for the All-Star game.
All right.
Yeah.
What is it called? What is it called?
The
Everybody's knows this now.
I guess the Kia, the outstanding the outstanding player of the All-Star Game award. It's the one you put over the top of your head. Look, I guess this is the Kobe Bryant award now, you know.
Yes, sir, James. Yes, sir, James. That's what it's called now. They changed the name this year. It is now the Kobe Bryant MVP award.
Okay.
Yes.
I was like, this is the award to do like this too. Yeah. Look, you gotta look at it. You gotta do this here. You gotta look. Hey, check that. Can you raise it up?
Boy, you are a fool. Oh man, I had one more. But I didn't put the picture up, man, for the PGA. Does anybody know what the PGA trophy is? The championship trophy.
The PGA.
What's it called? Yeah.
It's called the PGA Golfers Association. Look, it's the one you put it to the side and you Tiger Wood that thing. What's the name of it? PGA?
It's called the Wanamaker.
The what?
The Wanamaker trophy.
A Warner Brothers. A what?
The Wanamaker. Wanamaker.
I do want to make her. Okay. The Wanamaker. Okay. Okay. Nice.
What up, cuz? Matt, welcome to the show, bro. Welcome to the show. All right, man. Let's get into our viewers tour before we leave. My boy Corey said we got a little bit of time, man. Let's jump into it.
Let's do it.
My wife is down here working, so I don't have to go to bed yet, so we good. So, viewer's choice, thanks to my boy Chris Millet. We have, what if Dwayne Wade's daughter becomes this great athlete and is able to play professional basketball? Does she play in the NBA or does she play in the WNBA?
Now, for those of y'all who are picking up on this story, Dwayne Wade has a son who is he transgender? Is he?
He's transgender. Yeah. He's. I think he's in the process of changing over.
He now understand me thoroughly. He was born a boy, but he just recognized himself as being a little girl. So they bumped up his estrogen levels as a little boy, and he has been transitioning to a little girl. Now I don't know if he's a tranny, but I know he's at this point. I think do you fall into the qualifications as a tranny now? I know he's he's obviously gay, but are you now when you're a tranny you have both parts, correct?
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. Is he tranny?
I think right now he is, but I think if he's young enough to, by the time he is able to play in professional basketball, I think he'll be a full-grown or a full-grown woman at that time.
That's right. That's right. Because they want to cut it off, right? They want to cut it off.
Yeah, sewed up or something. I'm not really sure how it works, but yeah.
Okay. So the question is that you're asking our viewers, when he has the ability to play basketball. Does he play in the WNBA, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Is he allowed to play? Okay.
No, I think the question is, where should he play it?
I truly feel he's still a boy. He's still a little boy. Now this topic came up that, like you said, you bump up the testosterone to be a woman. It's still not fair because you're naturally born a boy. You know what I'm saying? Though your estrogen level is pumped up to girl yourself up, that changes your sensitivity level. You know what I'm saying? you're gonna cry if I say something mean to you, but you still a boy. You're still a boy. If I were a Oh boy, no, he don't play in the WNBA because there's still gonna be somebody that says, "Listen, this dude still got to touch a ball down there." You know, no, I don't think he plays. He still got a little, it's still a little down there. No, he don't get to play, man. Where you at on this, bro? No, I say no.
I honestly, I think if he's transitioned to be a woman, I think he needs to play in the WNBA. I think he I'm not worried about him being this strong, too strong for the women, because I think he's already going to be soft, or she's going to be soft already, or to the level of what the woman is, I guess. I don't feel he's going to be any stronger or any faster than they are. So I don't see it being I don't see it being an advantage for her to play.
Have you ever been in a situation where you were? Have you ever argued with a gay woman? I mean, a gay man. Have you ever argued with him?
Well, no.
Let me give you a perfect. I had a situation, where. Okay, so I'm making a purchase and situation where I tell this was a man, in a woman's situation going on. Hey, you can tell they trying to change the voice, but then when they didn't like what I had to say, hey, let me tell you something. I'm a grown ass man, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, hey, did you still a man? This girl, you can give him all the estrogen levels you want to. He's gonna still be a boy, a dude. He gonna still have a small advantage, a slight advantage, you know what I'm saying, to this whole thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't. It's not. It's an unfair advantage. It's that unseen margin that we can't seem to put ourselves on because that person is still technically a boy.
Mm-hmm. So you're saying even after all these changes, everything he's done, is still gonna be a boy in your mind.
That's still a boy. Still a boy. Unless you can have a baby. He put out. He pushed. He pushed baby out that little booty hole. Yeah. No. Like I said, it's a tough subject to answer. You got the okay.
Yeah.
You snipped it off, right? Okay, I get it, but you only got one serviceable hole. You know what I'm saying? So no. Yeah. Don't do that, G. Put your head up, man. Look at me when I'm talking to you, bro. Look at me. No. I get we talking all these sensitive subjects. A boy with bad plumbing. That's what John said. Oh man. Oh no. A boy with bad plumbing. Are you okay over there, son? What you looking at?
Okay.
Yeah.
What happened?
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So that was Lil Jon said.
Yeah. It's a
so
tell me where you at, man.
So Mark said from his reading and going to school, gender is fluid. This is like new stuff. It's very difficult for people to understand. So it's something that is the world is turning into. It's happening.
Yeah. Or like
it's happening.
Like Lil Jon said, it's a vice versa situation with women that's transitioning to try to be a man. Man. It's not the same.
Not the same.
Oh yeah. Women transitioning to be a man, you can't unless you know how I feel to put the tip in, you can't you don't know.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, this is a very tough subject, man. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how. I mean, yeah, I don't know how we can even decide how it works. You know, that's when that time comes. That's going to be a. I won't want to be commissioner. I'll tell you that much.
Okay, if you look at the game and he looks like Dwayne Wade in 10 years, 10, 15 years, if he looks like how his daddy looked on the cuts or on a move, no, it'll be unfair. You know what I'm saying? It'll be unfair. If he can palm a basketball by that time, no. If he can get up, you know, or his first step is just like his dad, that's a dude that's playing.
It's an advantage. But if they don't have that, then it's okay. If it's more like Gabrielle Union, then it's okay.
If it looked like Gabby, yeah, they'll say something like, okay, he ain't scoring. It's okay. It's sort of like if LeBron James decided, you know, to dumb down his testosterone and bump up his everything, he's still gonna score 100 points a game against them chicks. You see what I'm saying? It all depends on how this dude plays. You feel me? So it is a sensitive, touchy subject. But if he decides that he wants to play basketball, I think his career will probably peak in it's gonna be controversial in high school and college. You know?
Yeah.
It's just not enough. It's not enough to say it's equal to a woman. That's all I'm saying. You know. So
my wife wants to say something.
Because I'm freaked out.
She said that it's not about the gender, it's about the skill level.
Based on what he said.
Based on what you're saying.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I don't know. Can you hear?
Can you hear me, Corey?
Nope, I want to see you.
Oh, you ain't gonna see me back because I gotta get my hair done. Talk to your wife about that.
I know.
That
Come
said,
on with it. Let me hear you.
Your last comment was it depends on how he plays. Your initial comment was inherently he is going to be better than a quote unquote chick. So what I am going to say to that is that's contradictory because if it depends on how he plays, it's a skill level. And so what you've said is men are inherently better than women if it depends on how he plays. So it either depends on how he plays or it depends on what he's born with or what you could think he was born with as a gendered male. So which is it?
All right, everybody. I'm being slapped right now. So what I'm saying is look.
Words mean things, baby. Come on, talk to me.
They do. All right. So what I'm saying to you is it's an unfair born majority. Like you're born with, you know, you're born with being a man, right? So what I'm saying to you is, okay, if I want to contradict myself, you're born a man.
Okay, very good.
Yeah, you're born a man, you're a man. You'll still have, it's sort of like how they say that there's a drop of Negro blood. You still have that drop of testosterone
Corey.
Yes.
What? Talk to me about what medical degree you have.
I don't.
Tell me what you went to school, baby.
I don't.
Because this sounds like a lay person giving all type of scientific information, and I don't know that it's based in reality.
So,
and I don't have a dog in the fight. But other than, I know my husband trying to grow this show into something, and we want to make sure we don't kick it before it starts going. So I just want to make sure that the comments that we're making are based in reality.
The reality is it'll be unfair. It'll be an unfair advantage because he was a man originally. That's the unfair.
But what do you know about the prescriptions of the medication he's taking to dial that down? For I'm not a professional, but what do you know about that?
That's what I'm saying.
So we're gonna concede we don't know much.
We
as
don't.
a
We don't.
collective.
But, okay, but look, the
So-
LGBTQB ABCDE community.
I'm about to go.
Don't go nowhere. Okay,
Corey,
I'm
do what
saying
you
this.
do, baby.
Would you want somebody playing against you that had a small unfair advantage? Is what I'm asking.
But you were assuming that advantage with no basis in medical reality. That's what I'm saying.
I'm just
As
going
from
on
a
my
young
you're right, I'm
child-
going on my feelings. I'm going on my feelings, right? I'm going on the fact that
Very good, very good.
yeah, if I had my daughter playing against you, I'll probably be one of those sensitive cats to go, he used to be a dude, you know?
Mhm.
That's Jawana man playing against my daughter. You know what I'm saying? That's how
Like Corey. To know. Meet me outside, Corey.
huh?
Meet me outside. Come to the house.
Okay. Okay, like if we were playing,
All right, I gotta go. My husband might get mad. I love you, baby. Good job.
hey, thank you for coming on that cross examination. Look, look, Matlock just came on the show, everybody. Golly,
Look, that's my wife. That's my wife.
awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Yeah, and like so we are not doctors. We are not. We are just speaking from. We're the barbershop talkers. So we're just speaking like what we think is happening. So
Right.
that's all we know. We don't pretend to know all the the medical terminology. We don't pretend to know
Remember when
everything.
Michael Jackson looked like this? Look, when Michael Jackson looked like this, you know, before he changed into a young white woman, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It like I said, you changed. You all you did was change the outside appearance. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I get what your wife's saying. We don't know. But all I'm saying is you can change the outside appearance, but you still on the inside are who you are. No?
But I think so. No, I think with the medicines that's out there, I think that changes all that. I think that changes all your feelings and the way you grow. All that.
A suppression. That's all it is, a suppression.
I don't know if it's just a suppression. I don't know. So if you suppress one part of your system and raise the other one, you're a whole different person, pretty much. You know what I mean?
Okay, I this is how once again, all right, from Miss Wright. I mean, I feel, I feel. Okay, you know how if you leave the human body alone, after a while, it's going to fix itself. You know what I'm saying? That's why the human body is supposed to be able to fix itself. Not over time. You know, you may not live to see it, but it's supposed to be able to fix itself, rejuvenate. That's how we get healthy. Fix itself. I ain't saying you finna grow another thing, but you know, listen. Oh man, that girl look, your wife got me over here. If I had makeup on, it'd be all over. Okay. All I'm saying is it still matters that you have that 1%, you know, or that less than 1%. I don't know, you know, it matters. You know what I'm saying? No, at least that's how I feel. If I was on some kind of board and like with the Olympics, you know, it's still an unseen, unforeseen advantage that we don't see. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
You know, if the
I guess I'm the other side. I'm not sure if it really will be an advantage.
You gotta say that because your old lady finna beat you up if you don't. You gotta say that. Well, let me ask you this question, then, G. Let me ask you this. Okay, let's go 10 years from now. That little boy is how old is the little kid? Like 10?
Yeah, if that. Yeah.
Okay. Let's go 18 years from now. I'm sorry, 8 years from now. If he does have a skill, right? He does have a skill. At this point, you know, he is now Joanne Wade or whatever the little kid name is, right? And he has like he's been given the gift of being able to play ball. You're on a committee that decides if this kid can play, right? With all females. Now he does recognize as female, but we know where he's coming from. Like you know, these human genome men or whatever, he has now he has 2,000, estrogen hormones. He gets the same, he gets the same shot as a woman. Wait a minute, before you answer that question, Mark just hit me with some stuff. Only males have a Y chromosome. So he'll still have his Y chromosome. His physical difference in the genetic makeup is still sexual chromosomes. He'll still have his Y chromosome. Though he's been pumped up with a lot of estrogen. Tell your wife to come back here. Well, I got some more evidence. if he still has his Y chromosome, do you vote the kid in to play with the girls?
I say you do. I say you do. Yeah, I say you do.
Okay. Tell me why, man.
Because I think that's what the person identifies as. So it's about identification. It's about who the person is. So this person is a female and lives as a female and has the female. Well, I mean,
the X and Y, he got it. Why?
Yeah. Well, we don't see the Y. You don't see the Y from the outside. So I really don't have anything to do with them being able to play in the game. We don't see that. Like they're not going, hey, do you have a Y chromosome? That's not on any test or any who cares? I think the what makes it like Mark said, man, it's the increased estrogen that's the equalizer. That's what makes them softer and like you said, emotional and women like. So that's what you're dealing with.
If you ask me what the Y is the clutch gene.
Y is the clutch gene?
Is the clutch gene.
Diana Taurasi has a Y. Then she's clutch. We gonna end it on that note,
man. Nice. Woo! Look,
look, we weren't supposed to get that in depth, but it looked, boy.
I appreciate all the fellas pulling out their what is it? Their books of on medical
books.
Hey, look, I appreciate y'all going back to school, med school. Yeah.
Oh, look.
Big shout out to your wife for coming on and giving me a good cut,
Oh man, look. That was unexpected, but it was great doggone show work. No, I loved it. I loved it, man. Hey, you handled yourself well too, man. You handled yourself well. Hey, she's the dog in that courtroom. Hey, she's the dog in that courtroom, man. You held up well, dog.
I believe it.
No, them people, they be on the stand mad as a mug, dog.
Bruh.
So yeah, you held yourself well, bro. You held yourself well, man.
Appreciate the representation.
Mark said the estrogen helps you grow birthing hips.
Let me say this before we go.
No.
When I was just on the stand, I'll be going to jail right now against your wife. I said that somebody put up some money to get some bail money because I was gone. I was gone. Yeah.
Oh man, I love it, man. Great job, my dog. Great show, man. We went back to the old days. We went 2 hours.
We went 2 hours.
Golly.
We had to do it. Like I said, get your popcorn ready. Hey, listen, you never know what's gonna happen, bro. So, like I said, whew.
You never know, man. You never know.
Nice.
Hey, Chris, Mealy, man, appreciate the topic, man. We knew it was gonna be touchy. We knew it was gonna be a subject that was gonna be hard to deal with.
Yeah.
We appreciate it. Like you said, man, the viewer's choice is about you all. It's what y'all want to hear. It's what y'all want to talk about.
Come with it.
We want to talk about it. We want to talk about it, man. We thank y'all. We thank y'all for tuning in with us. Episode 25 is in the books. Episode 25 is in the books. Chuck, Mark, man, thanks again, my dog, for giving us the knowledge, man. For going through your medical books, helping us out.
Yeah.
James, appreciate you, dog. Look, always being there, my dog. Hey, Chris, that's right, baby. Turn up. Your mom was turned up.
Woo.
Absolutely. Matt Cuz, appreciate you joining in, big dog. I love you, man. Brandon Buchanan. Amari Cooper, he had surgery on his foot. He should be back by, I think, the second week of training camp. A lot of players have had surgery on their feet the last couple weeks. Calvin Ridley had on his foot as well. So everybody should be ready for training camp, though. So that's what I heard. Who else out here? Oh, Mom in Love, thank you so much for tuning in. Dale Dupree, what up, bro? Good to see you joined in, bro. Also,
Alicia
that's
Roberts.
it. Oh, yeah. Lisa Roberts, Mom in Love. Love you. Thank you again. Oh, and Maddie, that's right. Maddie Watts. Matter of fact, Mark, if you send, I'm gonna look for some information on her, and I will put her in next week for my high school players that's coming up. Freshman winning high school basketball championship in Cali. My homeboy from Cali, from Pedro, man, Mike Watts, his niece, just led their team to the championship out there in Cali, man. So great job, man. Great job.
Nice.
We'll you have your pictures of her, Mark, send them to me so I can put them out there so we can actually show her out there next week on Wednesday. All right. Hey, we appreciate y'all. We love y'all, man. This, like I said, this has been a great show. Unexpected, but a great one. So we'll see y'all on Wednesday. Hey, man, we love y'all. Hey, we are out. Peace.
Later.
Starting out fresh with KPG. Started off first talking with G. Then we went in at a Corey. Add Prince, that's a KPG. Starting out fresh with KPG.
Music, Mama Boy King Daddy. Appreciate you, bro. Love y'all.
You wanna talk?